Really, caregivers need to look to their community for resources. First of all, there's the web, the internet. The problem there is there's just so much. that, certainly Next Step in Care is one place to start, and our links and resources will help you. There are government resources on the web, and there are government agencies. I think depending on the condition, nonprofit organizations that are devoted to a specific disease, like the Alzheimer's Association or cancer care, can be very, very helpful. Parkinson's disease, because they know the particular condition. In the community, faith-based organizations can really be very supportive in terms of things like helping pick up medications, or taking someone to the doctor, or being good visitors, coming around to see how things are going. Looking to the kinds of community senior organizations if the person is elderly. It's hard to find the exact resources, and it's a sort of trial and error process, and all too many people just give up and say, well, there's nothing out there. There are things. I would say it's not as easy to find as others might, say, well, there's a lot of resources, but they're there. I think that young people can be very helpful, and young people in the family can be helpful in sorting through websites and finding out information, and printing it out if necessary. They're totally comfortable with computers, and that may be very helpful if you say, gee, I'm really looking for some transportation. How can you help me find that? I'm looking for an adult day center. Can you help me find that? I'm a little worried about this medication. Can you see what you can find on the internet about that? And being open to people offering to help. That's a difficult one, because some people say, well, call me if you need any help, which is about the least inviting way to do it. So I always tell people, if you really want to help, offer to do something very specific. I would like to sit with your mom for a couple of hours while you go out and go to a movie. I'm going to the market. Can I get you anything today? Be very specific. Be very, this is very now oriented, because most caregivers won't just call up and say, would you come over so I can go to the movies? They just don't do it that way. So the question is, it can be local, it can be governmental, it can be literally in your neighborhood, but you do have to start looking. My advice to caregivers is simple and yet hard to do. And it's something that I learned over the course of my caregiving career. Keep in mind that you are a caregiver, but you are also a person who had a life before caregiving, interests, passions, things you wanted to accomplish in your life, people you were involved with. Keep those things as much as you can, because there will be a life after caregiving, however that turns out to be. It's very easy to become so engulfed in caregiving that you lose sight of everything else that has been important to you. And the people who do best after caregiving is over, whether that's when the person goes into a nursing home. Caregiving is not over then, but it certainly has changed, or when the person dies. The people who do best are people who've maintained a connection to the other parts of their life that they can pick up and move forward. When you've lost the person you love and there's nothing else there, that's the worst outcome for everyone. So my advice is really, you like to garden, you like to read, you like to go bowling, I don't know, go to the baseball game, whatever you like to do, try to find a way to do it, even as you are a good caregiver.
We hope that you enjoyed our show today on durable medical supplies and the United Hospital Fund's online resources for caregivers. Springtime is almost here. If you are a caregiver or if you know someone who is interested in receiving a makeover for themselves or their loved one, we're interested in hearing from you on our website at www.caregivingandyou.com. You can also contact us on our Facebook page on facebook.com/caregivingandyou. You can catch our show, Caregiving and You, every Wednesday at 7:30 right here on BronxNet's Channel 70 and Verizon Fios Channel 36. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next week on Caregiving and You.